Two, one. Hey, everybody. Thanks once again for tuning in to oh shit to to the hang. If you're watching, if you're listening, and you saw me on IG Live, thanks for tuning in to that. Cause trying to just expand my viewing platforms, whatever you call that shit. Cause you guys know I'm not really into. I'm not a big. I'm just not good at that marketing stuff. Making myself obvious, putting out there. I feel like I'm a rather private person, so that's why it's always like a constant struggle in my mind to want to post and get on Instagram and do all this extra shit. But hey, let me turn myself up. Am I loud enough? I don't feel like I am. Maybe it's because my headphones are low. Nah, I could always turn it up on post. So yeah, what's going on, guys? Are you guys as sad as I am? Because it is the day before the Super Bowl, and even though we know that's the best football game of the whole year, what's supposed to be, that shit is still it's sad because then after that it's like, what is life anymore? Like why? What's the point of living if next Sunday there's no football? Not even Friday nights. Friday nights, Friday night lights, Saturday nights, college. Not even what was the thing that they had last year, 2 years ago? XFL. No, at least they had the XFL there in the summer and in the spring, right? And now we don't even have arena football league. You guys watch that where they used to score like 50 points average, like how it was like no defense. If you guys never seen arena football, matter of fact, New York had a team, New York Dragons. That's what I always name my fantasy football team after, New York Dragons. They used to play over Nassau Coliseum. I don't know why I always say it like that place, like it's in the South when it's in fucking Long Island. Nassau Coliseum. Yeah, they played at Nassau Coliseum. And I didn't know this, by the way. For those of you Long Islanders, that next to the Belmont racetrack, they're building the new stadium for the Islanders. So I guess it's over for Nassau Coliseum. Uh, you know, it had its run, and it does look old as shit. I mean, that's who are we kidding? That place has been around since probably some of your parents were born. Uh, and you probably went to go see, I don't know, Disney on Ice and fucking. I mean, I don't keep up with hockey. I only know Tavares, who was on the Islanders, like two, like he got drafted first overall by the Islanders. I remember that. And then he left because probably found a better team, more money. But I forgot his name. Is it like John Tavares or some shit like that? He's Canadian. Obviously, he got some type of Hispanic heritage. But yeah, that guy. He's good though. And now the Islanders are gonna have a brand new place that they don't share. I mean, I don't know if they're sharing it with anybody, but it's gonna be right next to the Belmont racetrack. So that place on the Cross Island Parkway is gonna be a terrible place to drive through. Just letting you know in advance whenever whenever that project is done. If you notice, if you drive by there, local New Yorkers and whatnot, people that live out in the island and the edge of Queens, the Cross Island goes basically not exactly, but basically along the border of Queens and Nassau counties, and yeah, it's gonna be a new thing. I don't know what they're naming it, but it's for the Islanders. That's all I know. Islanders getting their own brand new stadium called, I don't know, the Long Island. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll see. It's still being built. It looks. At first I thought they were just making the casino part like bigger. They just wanted more people in there to bet and shit. Um, so yeah, shout outs to the Islanders. Shout out to hockey for doing their thing when nobody really pays attention. And because like I said, everybody's paying attention to the Super Bowl. Did you guys bet? Are you into that stuff? I know my man over here who just logged on, fuzzing the Tino. Um, I know he's into betting. I'm a little tired of hearing his shit every day. Not every day, but it's always it's By the way, none of this shit is illegal now. So If you want to bet your house, bet your kids, bet your car, go ahead. You can do it. You could bet on what color the uh, the gunpowder comes out of when the Patriots score a touchdown. Oh wow! You guys heard what I said? I said the Patriots. That's how that's crazy. That's how much that organization has embedded themselves in our daily life. They're not in the Super Bowl, bro. The Patriots are not in the Super Bowl. It is Tom Brady, but it's not the Patriots. It's the Tom Brady Buccaneers. That's what TB stands for. It's not Tampa Bay. It's Tom Brady. Um, Timeout. Sorry, I'm gonna have to pause this. All right. Return. I was just getting the charger for the phone because, like I said, I like going on Instagram Live from now on. It's just a little more ways for me to interact, especially when I do these solo podcasts. So next time you're on Instagram, uh, check out my personal page because I got a lot more followers there. It's D Major. Remember D.MAJ0R. The O is a zero. Major was already taken. I had to switch it up, where were we though? Talking about Tom Brady Buccaneers. Listen, I know it sounds like I'm fucking topping him off right now, but I mean it's fucking Tom Brady. Like I don't know like what to tell you guys. I really don't know what to tell you. It's like what else can you say? So yeah, those for you betting folks, do you know what you're gonna do? Because I would not bet on this game. Because you can't ever bet against Tom Brady. But at the same time, the fucking Giants, they they did the impossible. I'll admit I'm actually not a Giants fan. I actually kind of dislike them. I don't hate anybody. I'm not a hater, but I don't like the Giants. I like the Jets more, even though the Jets have way less success than the Giants. Even though right now neither of them are really doing shit, but at least the Giants in the past decade have won a couple. And it's been since the 60s, since I think like 69 or 71 or some shit like that, since the Jets won the Super Bowl. But I should have put a filter on this because now you guys are going to hear all the. I apologize. Where are we? Yeah. Yeah, I thought Tom Brady's undefeated team with Randy Moss and just a very good squad. Very good. I mean, yeah, the Patriots have always been good defense, offense, especially defense in the 2000s. They're a lot better at defense than they were at offense. Since the game changed and everybody just wants to get 500 passing yards a game, they started caring more about offense, and now the defense suffers for that. I remember like the front seven, they were legit Pro Bowlers like Richard Seymour, Willie McGinnis, Teddy Bruschi. I remember people used to say I look like Teddy Bruschi. I guess when I'm shaved, because we don't really look alike anymore. I think he's got to be like Filipino or some shit because he looks Hispanic, but I don't think he is. What kind of last name is Bruschi? It's not like Brewski, like a beer. I'm just not pronouncing it right. It's like Brewski. It's Bruschi, some shit like that, like SCHI. Brewski. All right, you get the point. But yeah, it's Rodney Harrison, Ty Law. That's the secondary now, but still Pro Bowlers, possible Hall of Famers. Missing anybody? Probably am, but Vince Wilfork, don't forget him. Vince Wilfork, and they and even towards the end they have what's their names? Brandon Spikes. I mean, I'm not gonna go throughout the whole roster. Like, that's not my team anyway. So, why does it matter that much? It's funny. Like, is my it's definitely my segue word to go from topic to topic or to bring it back to the topic I was talking about. Yeah, there it is again. So, Super Bowl. Who do you guys got? Because I really don't have anybody. I think since the Giants first upset that undefeated Patriots team, I stopped trying to pick. Pick who's gonna win. Cause yeah, yeah. Imagine if I would have bet on that game. I was so sure the Giants were gonna. I mean, the Giants. Yeah, the Giants were gonna lose. I was definitely the Patriots. Like, I'm not a Patriots fan, but I knew they were gonna win. Like, it's this is the best offense ever. Randy Moss and Tom Brady. You know how many records they broke that year? How could you not bet on them? You can't bet against Tom Brady, but hey, it happened. Happened twice. So thanks, Eli Manning. I forgot who I was talking with. Kind of complaining about how much like a crying little bitch Eli Manning was. For like being like, oh no, I don't want to fucking play in San Diego, Daddy. Can you tell them something? Like, yeah, son, I got. I mean, I don't know how Archie Manning talks. I can't really do that like Louisiana kind of Southern accent. My Southern accent is very like mixed with like Alabama and Texas, which Texas doesn't even consider themselves the South. Um, but yeah, I do. Um, yeah. Eli Manning, you got away with it, and thanks to that, Philip Rivers never got a championship. But hey, maybe who knows? Maybe the Giants would have been really good with Philip Rivers. But that's neither here nor there. That's in another reality. If you guys know how to get to other realities, let me know so I could go check that out. Um, it's another segue into. Man, why do I never write this shit down? I mean, I really, you guys know I could talk football all day, but I know you don't want to hear that all day, especially since you're gonna hear about that tomorrow all day. But I just hope you guys don't have any real parties going on. Because, I mean, I thought we were supposed to stay apart and all that stuff. Because if you have a party going on, first of all, fucking tell me. Way to not invite me. And if you don't, then good for you. Then, just stay with like a family member or a friend. Or you just watch it by yourself with your dog or something. But yeah. That's, I mean, I have mixed feelings about Super Bowl parties because there's so many people that go to them and have them and they don't give a fuck about football. While me, I'm paying attention just like I do every single football game I watch, whether it's NFL or high school or Pee Wee League. I'm like, one of those like parent coaches or whatever you call them that are just like, well, not that I think I can coach. I know I can coach. I think that's why I do it. And if it wasn't for this pandemic, I'd probably try my hand at coaching this year. But I don't think sports is a thing unless you're in college right now, a Division 1 college. Unless you're making money for yourself or for somebody else, I don't think your sports is going on. But yeah, if you guys I don't know. Just be careful. I mean, it's not the first time or the last time you heard this, but this shit is real. Uh, it's so real that unfortunately, a family member passed away recently, and the crazy part was that he was only like 5 years older than me or some shit like that. He was the youngest sibling of my mom, and yeah, it's just kind of fucking wild, isn't it? It's from just like one day to the next one of your family members is just gone off the face of this earth. But you guys might think to yourself, why do you not sound sad? Why are you not like crying? Honestly, I think when people cry because their family members died is because there's obviously you're gonna miss your loved ones, but in my opinion, for me, but in my opinion, I think I mean, there's nothing for me to be sad about. Like, if anything, I envy him, cause now he can go and live like whatever after this is. Now he's there, which is to me, it has to get better than this, cause this. You guys really think this is the best that there is? Like living in this earth, especially on this earth, like all the fucked up shit that goes on a daily basis. Um. Oh, what? You guys couldn't hear me the whole time? What about now? Thanks, Joey. By the way, Joey's the man for always logging in and letting me know what's good on IG. Bro, I'm so trash. Why can't nobody hear anything? All right, I think I have to get off, right? Uh you guys are probably listening to this right now, and either you're either just logging off because you're like, David, you're such a unprofessional bastard. No, microphone is on. What? I don't understand, bro. How about now? Making you live. Ah, all right. I don't know what's going on either, bro. But yeah, I was talking about. Yeah, I mean, to me, for me, yeah, death is like, I don't know. I just process it way different than everybody. I don't want to say I'm special or I know how to do it well. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just didn't really feel any sad. I mean, it's obviously sad, especially by the way it's in Mexico. You know, it's way more fucked up in Mexico. That's probably why he ended up dying, cause just don't really give a fuck about. I mean, not that they care that much here, but they care a little more. It's also a money thing, you know. Like if you're not paying up, then you're not getting treated. My point was though that yeah, I can't help but think that he's living, but whatever you call it, living being. Um, yeah, he's definitely in a better situation than we are now. Cause you know, I always say this to everybody, like we're limited, like as beings, we're all limited to whatever body we're given. You know, that's why I can't be a fucking NBA center. Because it's just not like that's a limit that was given to me. Uh, but yeah, once you don't have a body to worry about, like what is the limit? I don't think there is one, and I don't know. I mean, I don't think anybody obviously knows what happens when we die. So I like to think that we're finally free from our bodies, and the soul can just do whatever the fuck it wants. To me, that's heaven. That's what heaven means. Um, and you're able to travel from one place to another, whether it's in time or space. You know, according to Einstein, it's the same thing, I think. Um, and yeah, you're living it up. I don't know what else to say unless you're a ghost, because you know, I don't know why ghosts stay around. I'm not one of these ghost hunters or experts, but um, yeah, I'm assuming he passed on. I guess my grandmother will let us know if he didn't. But yeah, body wise, he's not here anymore. Um, soul wise, I hope he's not here. And if he is, I hope he's chilling. I hope he's enjoying everything that we can't, because that's my theory. That's in a way my current theory is that when you die, your soul can just do whatever the fuck it wants, and that is heaven. All right, enough of dying. Enough about this kind of shit. Even though you know it's still a thing, you know, and I think that's why I don't make a big deal out of it, because it happens for everybody. So you know, tough luck, nigga. I don't know. All right, moving on. By the way, now that I have some time, let me tell you about a couple things. A couple things that I tell you, I try to tell you at the beginning of each episode, and sometimes I just straight up forget, because I care more about the meat and potatoes of the episode than the you know, than the intro and outro. But then that's why I do these podcasts, these solos joints, so I could get all that shit done with. And then we could, on the other ones, we could just have an actual guest and you know, chill with them, hang, do the hang. All right. So first, I do want to mention really quick my typical shout outs. Shout outs to Hook Kickboxing, who, by the way, if you have kids that live, if you yourself live in Queens, and you have kids and they don't have shit to do, and they wanna be active, and they really can't because you know, unless they enjoy the snow and you know, whatever else they enjoy. It's kind of a tough time to go to parks and shit. Although I love going to parks and just having snowball fights, building snowman. I was gonna say snow trees, snow whatever's. Oh my gosh, I remember middle school was fucking crazy every time it snowed. It was over. Like, first of all, I used to never wear gloves or a jacket. That's little kid shit. You don't do that stuff. Gloves and a jacket and a scarf, a hat, maybe a hat, but I would usually just wear a hoodie. Oh my gosh, that's rough. That's brutal. I can't do that shit as an old man now. Not that I'm old, but as as an adult, I can't do that shit. You fucking crazy. I would never think of doing that stuff. I mean, not that I can't have snowball fights, but I'm just saying, like, being in the snow, with no coat, no gloves, no face covering, no hat. Like, that's just suicidal. That's that sounds like a rough life. Um, sorry, I shouldn't be doing this. I was moving the mic with my face. I shouldn't be doing that. Other people use this mic too. Um, I'm just trying to be up close, but not too low, and I just don't really want to turn the gain up. But I think I'm forced to do that now. Sorry. Oh, that doesn't sound bad. I don't even think I made a difference. Um. So yeah. Back to hook kickboxing. I'm sorry, my ADD or whatever you call it, kicked in right there. But what happened? What happened on the live? Okay. Um. But yeah, hook kickboxing, by the way. So yeah, if you live in Queens, there are two locations: one in Glendale and the Atlas Park Mall, and one on Union Turnpike in the name of the place, Fresh Meadows. Fresh Meadows, Union Turnpike. So, nope. I guess. Wait, so if I mute my phone ringing wise, does the IG get muted? Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. So I'll just keep it on, and I'm sorry if you hear a bunch of things. But maybe I'll just turn it. I think I'm gonna have to turn it off. Sorry. Let's see how it goes. Sorry for the third time. Once again, Hook Kickboxing, two locations: Glendale, Atlas Park, and 185th and Union Turnpike in Fresh Meadows. I can't believe I forget that what place that is. It's like right next to me. That's the one I go to. But yeah, definitely go check them out. You get your first class free. By the way, if you want to try it out, it's very extremely good. If you want to lose burn fat, because they do most focus on high intensity interval training, which is proven to burn fat. The quickest way to burn fat. Um, and yeah, let them know if you are interested. Go to amsohook.com. You'll find the phone number, or you can go to hook_queens on Instagram, and you find the number and the page website there too. And let them know you heard of it from here, from David V in the Hang podcast. Who else? Who else do I usually shout out? Giancarlo Osorio, which is the founder of Minds Together. Remember, that's a mental health clinic located in Forest Hills. I don't remember the street. I think it's like 72nd. Let's see. I got a little pamphlet here. 72nd Avenue. Which Queens is weird like that. They got 72nd Street, Avenue, Road, Way, all in a row. So this one is 72nd Avenue, in Forest Hills, between Queens Boulevard and what's that street that's usually popping in real time in other Austin. And yeah, definitely hit them up. They got all different types of specialists for your specific needs. I always like to say that you don't have to be like a crazy headed person to go take care of your mind. If you're somebody that's always like, because that's kind of like the stereotype, I think, that has to be unstereotyped, whatever the word is, that just people with problems go to mental therapy. Uh, I like to go because it's kind of like a way for me to um like put my ideas out and spread them out as if I'm putting them on a table, and that way I can like see them easier. And doing that with somebody else actually helps. And I do that with multiple people, not just him. Like my friends or family members or other people that do the same stuff I do. It's kind of like that to me, at least. For me, for me, it's yeah, that's what it is. It's just like pretend you're carrying a bunch of like laundry, dirty or clean, where you're carrying it, and in order to organize it, you gotta put it out on the table. It's kind of the same thing for me. Like in order to organize my thoughts, I put them out to a professional, you know, and they help me put it together in a way. At the end of the day, like you put it together yourself, but they'll help. They'll try to help you, whichever way you can according to your personality and all that history stuff, and it's kind of cool. Like I wouldn't mind being a one of these mental health professionals, but I also don't like school, so I'm not going back to college. So, remember Minds Together PC. You can actually go to their website, mindstogetherpc.net, or on Instagram, minds_together_PC. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. All right. Last but not least, let me tell you about Crafts by Lissa. Crafts by Lissa. Um, I don't know how else to say it, but the best part about Crafts by Lissa, it's not the fact that they make whatever the fuck you want. I think this is what separates the best types of companies from just like people who just want your money. Is when they give a fuck, like when they give a huge flying fuck, like Boeing 737 flying fuck. Like this lady actually cares and like loves doing this stuff. So you just like you know obviously like you're not necessarily gonna like talk to her in person because this whole COVID shit. But like you just kind of notice the effort as far as like I guess customer service is. I don't know what to call it, but definitely go check out crafts_by Lissa Lyssa on Instagram for any of your customer. I don't want to make up a word. Customization needs. Anything you want customized, just hit her up. just go do that, cause it's good quality. All right, and you get it done. You could definitely make it happen. And we actually have brand new T-shirts done, made, crafted by Lissa, and so thank you for that very much. Um, Once again, I'll post a picture of them. They're nice and simple. But my point is, well, I'll finish by the way. Go to crafts_by Lissa on Instagram or on Facebook. It's just crafts by Lissa. Um, and you could also go on the Etsy page, which is there's a link on the info where you can see like her pre-made stuff. Uh, so if you're interested, which you should be, because who doesn't like their own stuff? Like if I put a monogram on all of my clothes, chill. I'm not that bougie, and I'm not doing that for all of my clothes. Like half of this shit gets thrown out in like a year anyway. So just t-shirts, and I'm honestly like I don't want to call myself a hoarder, but I definitely have a hard time throwing shit out because it gets sentimental value, especially if somebody made it or gave it to me. And it's like I can't throw this out, man. This is for me. This is mine. This was given to me with love. It wasn't made by some robot or some underpaid child in Cambodia. But yeah. Um, speaking of t-shirts, definitely. I mean that's another part of me that I have to improve. Like, if I just post something about it, you guys will probably act on it. But I definitely am open to getting a different designers, t-shirt designers, logo designers, whatever. We'll have it all. Like we'll put it all out there. There's no like this is the best one, this is the worst one. The worst one doesn't make it. Like nah, just let people decide by via which ones they want to get. So that's like definitely send in any t-shirt ideas you have, and you might have any logo ideas. I know that you guys are creative or want to be creative. Like I know you guys are, because yeah, people like being creative. They just don't realize that they could do it. They're either like discouraged by someone or something, or they haven't really tried it out and they don't know that they're good at it. Like I remember I when I was a kid I tried out drawing, and it was trash, and it still is. And it's like that's just me realizing like that's not like I just can't do that stuff like that. I'm not gifted in that way, but I could do other stuff. So if you guys wanna be part of this, and just get your shit out there, bro, or girl, just get your shit out there. I'll gladly help you get your shit out there. Let's just make them. Like let's make it. We'll make it happen, and yeah, we'll make it happen. Once again, I'll post a picture up on the Instagram page for you so you could see what it looks like for now. Like I said, it's nice and simple, but if you got a great idea, send it in. Remember, the Hang underscore podcast or the Hang hosted by David V on Facebook. The first one was on Instagram. Or you could just remember everything could be found on davidvmusic.com, which is probably the best place for you to go and to contact me. You could always send an email, send a message, whatever you want. Send a pigeon. All of the above. How long am I into this bullshit rant? Which is it's not really a rant, it's just not bad timing. One last thing though. One last thing. I always forget. I don't know why. But do not forget that David V is partnering up or has partnered up with Monat, Monat, Modern Nature. That's for Modern Nature. If you did not know what that is, Monat. If you've never heard about it, it is a company that decided to make high quality products for your hair, skin, and people are like, why? Head and Shoulders is good enough. That Tresemme bullshit is good enough. They always sell they gave me 2 bottles for $12 at BJ's. Why the fuck would I pay for your stupid ass Monat? Listen, first of all, you always get what you pay for. You always get what you pay for. That's why this podcast is free and it sucks. Not fucking with you. I'm playing. It's a joke. But yeah, listen, you do get what you pay for, especially when it comes to wellness for your skin and your hair. Speaking of hair and skin and collagen and all that good stuff, have any of you ever had an experience with your toenail being broken off, and how long did it take for it to grow back? Because I know it's a little TMI and it's maybe disgusting for some of you, but I currently don't have a big toenail on my left foot because I fucking broke it. Thanks, Hook to Kickboxing. Nah, it's my fault. It's completely my fault for just not paying attention. Just being a little too careless in there. And I kicked a piece of plastic. I kicked solid plastic with my fucking toe. And enough about my toe. Back to Modern Nature, Monat. By the way, as I was saying, you get what you pay for, guys. So Monat, it's definitely like the big part about them is that they're vegan friendly, never test their shit on animals. Speaking of animals, I'll get to that later, but they never test it out on animals or anything like that, and they never have all these weird additives for, like, I don't know, preservation or something. I don't know, or coloring. And yeah, it's like, I mean, I use them. Look at my hair. If you guys aren't on Instagram Live, Go check out my page. I remember D.MHA0R. Go look at my hair. You think that shit is think I just wake up like that? Nah, it's not bad, right? Uh I keep wanting to cut it, but other people actually appreciate it. At the end of the day, it is my hair. I do what I want. But once again, go back to modern nature, Monat, Monat. We definitely have to. I think unless you're going bald, then I don't really know what to tell you. Maybe just get the skin products. Maybe just look into the skin products, and they actually have wellness products for like your insides. So like a couple like CBD stuff. They have a couple like shit to help you with with your digestion. You know, if you tend to eat a lot of starches, um, and and meat, that shit does get stuck in there. Especially if you don't. I mean, I'm no nutritionist or scientist, but I assume, you know, certain things break down a lot harder than others. And if you don't got the right amount of fiber from fruits and vegetables, then it can't get broken down as easily. So, they sell stuff to help that, to help towards that. Like your insides as well as your outsides. Um, and going back to animals, they do have pet products. Why does my this stupid ass? All right, give me a second, guys. You guys gotta remember, I'm such a grandparent when it comes to phones and social media and all this stuff. I'm an old man. I like to keep it simple. I don't, you know, I do like to keep it simple because as an older man, I rather put my time and effort into something else that matters for me. But I guess this is part of it. So yeah, modern nature. They do have pet products. I mean, I don't even want to get as to why I don't have a pet anymore. Just know I don't. Um, but yeah, the people that have used the pet products, they still use them. They keep using them, and they must be good if they keep using them. So keep your dogs clean, and yeah, keep yourself clean. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you, man. Uh, Luckily, I don't have that curly of hair, so there's not that much I have to do, and it's not like I'm using a flat iron on it or a curler on a daily basis, so it's not really damaged. So I don't use that many products, but I'll definitely let you know. You know that the people that have used the products that um yeah, they tell me it's good. Like there's literally no complaints, and um I mean, I'm pretty sure they take good care of the hair. That's the thing. If you give a fuck, you're going to go to mymonate.com/davidv. If you don't, then you clearly just are a careless person. I can't help you. Like no products, no nothing is gonna help you. That's just your own mindset, and you just want to die slow. I don't know. You just don't care about your well being. So no, like I said, no amount of hair products, or maybe you should go to Minds Together instead and find out what the fuck is going on with you. That you really don't care about taking care of yourself. But you know what? I'll take that back. You get a pass or two, cause it happens to everybody. Like I'll admit, some days I'm careless. I'm like, yeah, fuck everything, you know. But in general, I do care. Like I try to eat right and exercise and all this other shit to just uh once again, like I'm limited to this body, so I might as well take care of it. So if you want to take care of your hair and your skin and your whole glamorous self, go to mymonate.com/davidv. Remember, David V is spelled as you see it on the podcast, DAVIDVEE. And I encourage you to join the VIP program because not only do you get 15% off every order. By the way, how you sign up is yeah, you'll see it once you go on the page, mymonate.com, MONAT /David V. You sign up. you see the link, like the page, like right away, or the tab, whatever you call it. Join VIP. And you join it for $20 one time, and you get 15% off your orders. You get free shipping, and you always gonna get the latest products like first, like they're gonna tell you about it first, and you're gonna get I think they put in like an additional gift. Once again, I I don't have the shit right in front of me, so I forget a little bit of details. But I think if you spend more than 60 something dollars, you get like an additional gift from them. And if it's your birthday, you get a gift from them regardless. So why not, you know, why not go check it out? And if you like it and you want to tell your friends about it, you can refer somebody, and you both get $20 towards your purchase. And by the way, you could become a market partner too, which is not that hard. Pretty sure there's a link on the page as well, or you can just let me know and make it easier for you over mymonate.com/DavidV. Okay, back to the football. Now I think we had enough football talk, right? Even though once again I could talk forever about football. So what you guys do today? Today is Saturday. It's Saturday, the day before football, the day before the Super Bowl, which is the 8th or 6th. So today's the 6th. Here in the Northeast, it was finally very nice. It was like 40s. It was sunny as hell, and the past week it was a snowstorm, and from like Monday to Wednesday, didn't really go anywhere. I personally didn't go anywhere. I mean, I could have shoveled and try to go somewhere. I was like, nah, that could wait. And I got in a very nice workout Wednesday morning. And I I mean, I don't know if I'm some type of weirdo that's like, yeah, I could do that again. I keep doing that all day. But I really could. Like, I really could have just kept going. Like, I should have gone around my whole neighborhood and been like, hey, you want me to shovel shit for you? Even if you don't got money, I'll do it. That's kind of crazy. What am I? Like, they probably would have been creeped out. Like, why is there a 20-something-year-old fucking... Nah, I mean, nah, I don't think that's too weird. Nah, I'll take that back. But usually, in the movies and stuff, it's little kids doing that. At least that's what it was like in South Park. But, yeah, it was very nice today. And luckily, I'm not going to say too many details about it, but there was a little something I did. I mean, you guys will hear about it eventually, but I did a little something today that thankfully it was nice and sunny. It was supposed to be raining or snowing, according to last week's projection. But luckily it was bright and clear. So yeah, shout outs to the people involved, and actually we'll have them on later this month or next month or in the coming months. Yeah, talented folks. Let's just say that. That was a long because I'm trying to see what we can transition to, or if we just end it here. Do you guys like the solo podcast? What do you like about them? Good. You guys just feel like you were watching Dora or Diego or whatever. I mean, I really like. I feel like I could talk about a lot of things, but I feel like I might just be a little hungry. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you guys are the people that were on live earlier saw me eating a mango. The second half is yet to be eaten. I'm gonna do that afterwards. Cause yeah, I didn't really have breakfast. I haven't really had any solid food today. All I've been eating is fruits, which is good, right? Good for me. But I could use some carbs, even though there's fruit and there's carbs in fruit, but it's not like those kind of carbs. By like those kind of carbs, I mean like rice or bread or quinoa. I could do that, right? And not be a fatso. Do you guys know any way to make quinoa taste good? There's no real way, right? Because I mean, I know how to make the rice taste good. But how do you make quinoa taste good? That shit is so tiny. Like, you can't really add anything to it. Like, you gotta let it maybe like add some butter while it's like cooking, right? No, that's the same thing. I don't put butter on everything either. Chill. But I would like for my food to taste good. I just don't like. I just all I do is just boil the fucking shit and that's it and eat it. That's the point, right? I just don't know. I mean, I end up adding things to the quinoa to make it taste like stuff, but the quinoa itself doesn't taste like anything. So, is there a way to make it taste like something? Something good. What do you guys add to your quinoa? I know I always some type of avocado thing, some type of salsa, like hot sauce at least. At least Tabasco, even though I don't fuck with Tabasco. And as far as protein goes, I like eggs. I like putting eggs in that bitch. Sometimes I don't know, chicken, whatever. It's just like rice. But I know how to make rice taste good. And there's plenty of different ways to do that. I just don't know how to do that with quinoa. Even frying it, like, first of all, I don't want to fry everything either, but um, it just doesn't, like, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't see a difference. It just becomes oily, if anything. It doesn't taste good. Um, but yeah, that's been my. No, I'm not gonna lie. I still eat out sometimes. I still eat stuff made not by me, which I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that tastes better when it's not made by you, especially if it's like a real cook. I feel like it's gonna taste better. Like when I eat shit, I think it's all because you also um tasting stuff as you go and smelling it. Like how half of eating is basically smelling. So if you're smelling it the whole time, you basically already ate in a way, and you don't even want to eat that much. Um, that definitely happens. Sorry, sorry. Don't want to burp into the mic. So yeah, you guys, you guys could be a little more interactive. You could like send in stuff, guys. Like I don't know how else to tell you. Just like let's get something going. Like stop being so lazy, and like all right, you know what? I'm gonna pause right now. Give you 5 seconds, 5 to 10 seconds. Go on your Instagram, go on your Messenger, whatever the fuck you be using, and type me a message. Ready? 10 seconds starts now. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. I think that was definitely 10 seconds by now. All right, waiting for the messages, waiting for the emails. They're gonna start rolling in now. So, yeah, come on, guys. Let's be more interactive and teach each other stuff, and just have a good time. This is supposed to be fun, right? Um, Anything else you guys want to hear about, learn about? Uh, I mean, I just want to talk football. I know I could talk music too. I'm sorry. Let's talk about music. Did you know that it is Black History Month? And if I talk about music and Black History Month, there's just too much to talk about. That's why I don't really want to talk about music because it's just gonna require a whole episode, which I could definitely do, but not today. Today, I think after tomorrow, I think I'll be a lot sadder because I can't watch any football. I was already kind of sad this past month because it's like for the first 2 weeks it was at least they have football Saturday and Sunday, and then this last week it was just Sunday. It was 2 games Sunday, and then tomorrow it's just one game. One more game. I even would have watched the Pro Bowl. Like even though it sucks because nobody cares, I still would have watched it because I'm such a football fan. It's just like I would have watched it, even though it would have looked pathetic. But yeah, in your regular fall time, it's like you got a Thursday game. If you were in high school, you got a high school Friday game. You got college on Saturday. You got regular Sunday football. Then you got Monday night football. Then on Tuesday, I'm chilling. Tuesday, Wednesday. That's kind of like your weekend. If you're watching, if you're into football, that's like your 2 days off. Then back to Thursday, and then you know back yeah. But if you really care, football technically never ends. There's a free agency and the draft and the combine, and it is a year round thing if you're in the executive offices, if you're the owner. I mean, if you're a player too, you gotta stay in shape in the off season unless you're gonna go, just fucking binge on hot dogs and hamburgers or whatever. Maybe become a maybe you're trying to become a nose tackle or something. By the way, if you don't know who that is, that's the guy in the middle of the defense, usually the fattest one, who's got the most strength, who can just make people like double or get. Like the point is to get double or triple team. Like you're not gonna always get the tackle, but you just want to take up space so that the linebackers and the other linemen are free to tackle the guy. You know, if you get double team or triple team, that means there's two other guys or one other guy that's wide open in the defense that's not getting blocked. So that means, he must have a clear path, one way or another, towards the ball carrier or the quarterback. And that's why I should at least be a Pop Warner football coach, at least for the kids, to teach them the fundamentals and the basic strategies of shit. All right, guys. I am actually getting a little headache because I think I really am starving now. Um, I was even gonna like light one up right now, but fuck it, I don't even need to do that shit. I might fall asleep after it too, so maybe that's not the best decision right now because it's only like 4 o'clock here. Currently recording it in the afternoon. Well, at least I got some sunlight today, and hopefully you did too. And anything else that I'm forgetting to say or talk about? Once again, shout outs to the people that I shout out every day. Um, Definitely go check them out if you haven't already. Definitely go check out mymonate.com/DavidV if you give a fuck about yourself. and and yeah, definitely keep up. I already closed it, but yeah, keep up with the if you go on if you're on Instagrammer, go on go on Instagram and check out the what do you call it, the live feeds that I try to do for every episode. Um, I know, like I think Instagram like shuts it off after a while or something like that. Like there's a limit, for how long you be live, or something like that. I don't know, guys. I'm not good at this shit. That's why I probably gotta hire some 12-year-old to be my social media person. I still haven't gotten TikTok. I still haven't gotten Twitter. I don't really want to, but I know you guys are on those, so you know, maybe I'll give in today, maybe tomorrow. Other than that, stay safe. Enjoy your Super Bowl. If you don't do that, and just enjoy the Sunday. And if you don't do that, then I don't know. Go fuck yourself. Not chill. Uh, hey, I know if you don't enjoy your life, how about you hit me up and I'll find a way for you to do so. I could definitely help you do that. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I appreciate everybody that's listening. I definitely wish I could personally go thank you, whoever you are. I mean, they don't tell me who listens specifically, they tell me how many people and like where they live, but I don't, it's not like, you know, they're not stalking you that much. Let's just put it that way. They're definitely watching you, but not to that level. Uh, I clearly don't want to get off, right? But it's time to do so. Nah, because I really do appreciate it, and I don't know how else to express it. Um, I would like to express it other ways other than just saying it, but we'll figure it out. Other than that, thanks once again. Tune in next time. I'll have a real person. Um, I just wanted to do this one because I haven't done this in a while, and I kind of like doing it. And whether you like hearing it or not, it's whatever. You're not, once again, you're not paying for it. So hopefully we'll keep it that way. And if you guys help out, help grow this podcast, let everybody know that it exists. You could actually, start like growing it because we can make more money. It's obviously it's never about the money, but I just want this to be as best as possible, and sometimes as best as possible costs money. So definitely help us out, guys. Just spread the word. You don't have to do much of anything. Just let people know that we exist. All right, and they'll find what they like. Because as you know, this isn't a one trick pony of a podcast. This is I like to think this is an extremely diverse podcast, and we're gonna keep it that way until we are not allowed to. So thanks if you're listening. Thanks if you're watching on IG Live. I'm about to leave so I could eat some fucking food. Um, I'm gonna try to make some quinoa, maybe. Please, I'd love to get feedback from you guys. Everything talk about, or just whatever suggestions you have. Come on, guys, please. I'm not begging you, but please. But thanks to everybody who does. All right. Once again, stay safe. Talk to you next time. And adios.